Former Navy Corpsman Ramos is a great example of this kind of legacy. Red followed his two brothers' footsteps, enlisted in the Navy at 18 years old. In 2011, while deployed with a Marine unit in Afghanistan, Red stepped on an IED that resulted in the loss of his leg. So place yourself in this situation. You're 22 years old. You're thousands of miles away from home. Explosion goes off, and within minutes, your life has changed forever. What do you do? What do you do? What thoughts swirl in your head? Do you cry? Do you scream? Well, if you're Red, you put the widest grin on your face, you grab a camera, and you take a selfie. That's Red. Because you know this is a life-changing moment, and you want to capture that. And that's exactly what Red did. Right, Red? Red Ramos is, without a doubt, a man of character. He exhibits strengths like resilience and courage, perseverance and grit. But what we often forget about is that character comes in many forms. And Red's characteristic of playfulness and humor make him a worthy leader and an exemplary legacy builder. Just as much as that resilience and that tenacity that he also has. We're absolutely honored to have Red as an ambassador for the Travis Manion Foundation. And we love that he's taken a leadership role in our Character Does Matter program. I'm confident that the next generation of leaders will learn from his toughness as well as his good-natured, positive attitude, just as I have. Let's take a look now at Red and his character in action, inspiring fellow veterans as well as the next generation of leaders.
I was tall, I was slim, and I had a leg for every limb. Now I've got one leg, you see, 'cause I got blown up by an IED. Timmy Rudamda, fat or riddle, whack for the riddle. Timmy Rudamda, Timmy Rudamda, fat or riddle, whack for the riddle. Timmy Rudamda.
I'm born and raised in California. I became a corpsman and served with the Marines because I wanted to help people. And also I wanted to be with the craziest, coolest people in the world. So I didn't want to just be a medic anywhere. I wanted to be a medic with the Marines, and that's why I chose the corpsman. One thing that I stress to everybody, whether I'm speaking to them at my job or I'm doing a presentation with Travis Manion Foundation, is you have to stop looking at failure. You have to stop looking at struggle as a bad thing. It's the exact opposite. Every single time you're faced with any kind of obstacle, you're actually given an opportunity to grow and to succeed at whatever you're trying to do.
As a motivational speaker, I sure do tell myself I can't do something quite a bit when it's out of my comfort zone. And so working with a group like this with Travis Manion Foundation, I mean, you just realize you can always push yourself, no matter how much you're hurting. And that in itself makes us all better ambassadors for TMF, because we've been talking the talk. Now we get to once again walk the walk, quite literally.
Rather than running away from all of these scary obstacles and these things that look like struggles, you should be running towards them. You should be finding out what your weaknesses are. And this goes on everything. This goes to your schoolwork. This goes to your actual job, how you treat your family, everything. If there's something that you are afraid to do, something that you don't think you do well, that's the exact reason why you should be doing it again and again and again. It's going to grow you in ways that you can't even understand. The extra point I want to give across is you don't have to wait. You should and can look at any single thing you want to do in life and find ways to attack your weaknesses and put yourself in states of struggle in order to grow whatever you want to grow.
This is gorgeous. I need to get a selfie video, sorry.
If not me, then who means a lot to me. What it really means is just that we should all serve our community. Our life is bigger than just one person. My life is bigger than me. Every single thing I do is going to have a reaction to somebody else. Whether it's positive or negative, that's up to me. So living a life like Travis led, living a life knowing that you should be living, if not me, then who, means you should always be thinking about how you are affecting other people.
Ladies and gentlemen, well, we're certainly fortunate to have him in the fight with us, and fortunate to have him also here with us tonight. The winner of the 2017 If Not Me Then Who Leadership Award, Ramos.
Man. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Colonel. Thank you, everybody in the Manion family. And also thank you, everybody in the Travis Manion Foundation team. You guys work so hard every single day, day in and day out, and I hope you know we appreciate you. Obviously, I want to say thank you to everybody in the audience. As it was mentioned a bunch of times earlier today, I really, truly hope you understand how important your donations and your generosity is. You seriously are making the world a better place every single time you donate to this amazing organization, Travis Manion Foundation. I also want to say thank you to my future wife, who could not be here today, but motivates and pushes me every day. She's an LA City firefighter, so she is, right? Yeah, I did well. And she's actively fighting the fires that I'm sure most of you have heard about all over the news. She's actively doing that as we speak, really showing what Americans do once again in times of struggle. I love America. A lot of people say they love America, but I really, really, truly love America. And I don't just love America because of all the amazing opportunities that being born here has afforded me. I love America because of who we are. Ryan Manion actually said it best. Travis's story is America's story. We all know that Travis Manion was obviously an amazing individual with an outstanding story. But really, we all have the potential to change the world inside of us. Even though we might not be able to do it on the same grand scale that Travis was able to, we can all help create long-lasting, positive change in our community, in our own way. 2 years ago, I remember sitting right there in that chair and looking at Jake being awarded, and just being baffled by all the amazing accomplishments he had to his name and all of the thousands of people he was able to help. Never in a million years would I have thought, or could I have imagined, that I would be standing here today. I feel incredibly undeserving, and honestly, I'm just simply humbled that somebody would even think to put me in the same category as people like Jake and Mr. Babin, last year's recipient, who's here today. I'm still honestly confused. I don't get it entirely. But I would like to think that the reason why I'm up here is because Travis Manion Foundation and I share a lot of the same goals and ideas. We both have this obsession with helping people reach their full potential. And we do this by encouraging them to serve their community. It might seem a little bit backwards to some people, but we all believe that the best way to better yourself is to start by bettering the people around you. When I was injured, I had all the help in the world. Thousands of people came to help me. People on the battlefield came to help me, in the hospitals, and then thousands of volunteers in the years after. America took care of me. They treated me. But believe it or not, there is a such thing as too much help. And when it was time for me to get back in the workforce, all that help was holding myself and other injured veterans back. People seemed afraid to challenge us again.
And when I was really trying to get back into the workforce, and when I was really trying to find a meaningful, purposeful, and challenging career again, the help offered by many of these veteran service organizations seemed to be geared more towards coddling us and protecting us than challenging us. So many veteran service organizations, all with great intentions, seemed to be obsessed with giving veterans the easy life that they feel we deserved and wanted. Easy? Who the hell said we wanted easy? Who the hell said that all of a sudden after injury, all of a sudden after service, we were supposed to be afraid of challenge? We didn't want easy when we joined the military. We definitely didn't want easy when we went to combat. So why would we want an easy life now? It didn't make sense to me. It didn't make sense to a lot of us. But luckily, Travis Manion Foundation understands this. And that's why 3 years ago, TMF provided me with the tools necessary to help me thrive in my post-military career, to pursue my passions, and be able to serve my community all over again. This life of mine is not about me anymore. I realize that now. This award, as much as I love it, is not about me. I've had my life already. It was a great life. And then I almost died. I got put back together, and now, like a Terminator sent back in time, but armed with hugs and kisses instead of bullets, I have a new purpose. I've been reprogrammed. My purpose now is to show everyone that you can succeed through your struggle. You can succeed through any single struggle that you are facing, regardless of how big and scary that struggle may seem. My purpose now is to motivate and encourage others to create long-lasting, positive change in your own communities through service and character. And when we're asked why we continue to serve, even when we don't have to, our answer is simple. If not me, then who? Thank you very much.